Smith & Wesson. If I was going to buy a Smith & Wesson, it'd probably be a revolver. Oh. I'm actually picking up a new gun. Day after tomorrow, probably. I already have a 44 mag. I've got a Ruger Super Red Hawk with a 9 3/4 inch barrel. Can anybody guess what my next gun is? And don't say a 454 Cassell with 410 slug stamped on it. That's not it. I'll give you a hint. I've got a huge 44 Magnum, 6-shot, 9 3/4 inch barrel. It's chambered in 44 mag, but I'll give you a hint. You can also shoot 44 special through a 44 mag. And remember, I've already got a 44 mag with a super long barrel that also shoots 44 special. So what do you think I'm buying? Uh, 44 Bulldog for the road. I don't know what a Bulldog is. Now, I've kind of given up on my 357 dream because the 357 I want is going for like $400. I was going to get a little 5-shot Ruger, hammerless, double action only, with a snub nose barrel, something I could put in my pocket wherever I go. But I'm going a different route. I'm going with a 5-shot, 2.5 inch barrel, 44 special. So that way, if I've got 44 special loads laying around, they can also be fired through my 44 mag. And even though a 44 special doesn't pack as much power as a 44 mag, I'd assume that coming out of a 9 3/4 inch barrel, that 44 special is going to pick up a lot of steam. Remember, the longer the barrel, the longer that the cylinder pressure from the expanding gases are working on that projectile. Now, there does come a point of diminishing returns where the friction of the projectile going down the barrel outweighs time under pressure. So that's why you got to find for each round, you got to find the perfect barrel for the optimum velocity. It's science, bro. Right. If you notice, you don't see many 357 Magnums with longer than a 6-inch barrel. Actually, I take that back. I think I've seen some 7.5s. How's my training been going? I train awfully different these days. Today I went to the gym and I did one exercise, and I did incline barbell bench, and I did 135, one plate on each side, and I did 10 sets of 10. I did 100 reps for my upper pecs. And I'll tell you what, after that 100th rep, my triceps were jacked. My triceps were so pumped. That's what I love about that 10 sets of 10. You're not Dorian Yates, so learn how to exercise properly. That changes with age. I'll bet you Dorian Yates would say at our age, what I did was smart. Oh. You got to change. I can't go heavy on anything anymore. But the only thing I could go heavy on would be back. I can still do heavy rows, heavy pull downs. That's about it. Obviously, I can't do heavy squats, and obviously, I can't do heavy pressing anymore. I just do lightweight, do it properly, whatever. Look how many people my age don't even lift anymore. Look at pro bodybuilders in their 50s, how small they are. With the exception of what's his name? The Stan Efferding, the Rhino. Is Stan Efferding, the Rhino, about the only guy in his 50s that's still huge? Right. More people are like Palumbo. How many retired pro bodybuilders are there like Stan Efferding that is still just huge? Hi, Uncle Buck. What's your avatar, the Unabomber? Dexter Jackson was a freak into his 50s. Well, in a bodybuilding sense. I mean, how tall is he? What did he weigh? What kind of weights was he moving? I mean, thought you wanted to get a 30-06 also, Father. I actually don't really like the 30-06 round. If you need something that powerful, why not go one step up and get a 7mm Magnum? 7mm Magnum outperforms 30-06 by a long shot. If I didn't need quite the power of a 7 mag, I would be looking at something more like a 270, which is basically the same cartridge as a 30-06. But back when they invented the 270, some wildcatter, and wildcat is a term for a homemade round. Some wildcatter took a 30-06 round, necked it down to fit a 270. Must have had a custom barrel made or something. So that's basically how the 270 got invented. It's all the gunpowder of a 30-06 with a little 270 bullet. So as you can imagine, it shoots flatter and faster. It's got more velocity and flatter trajectory, which is what you want. Have you bathed? Not last night, but the night before last night, I got in a real good shower. Wish I could read these, but easier. .30-06 made gook heads explode like cabbage. When did they use a 30-06? In World War II? What, like an M1 Garand or something like that? Oh. Shaburnger. I've added Shaburnger to the Urban Dictionary. That's awesome. I like how you did the hyphens properly. We got 57 people watching this, and it's early. Oh. Oh. What a beautiful day in Florida. Oh. No 7-hour live today. I don't want to get too drunk and say something I shouldn't say. There's a lot of shit going on right now. There's been a lot of conversations behind the scenes. After McCuck posted that picture of him and Prince Andrew, I woke up to 50 DMs. Everybody was begging me to go live, saying you're the only one that should be talking about this. You guys see that fake screenshot that got posted last night? Really terrible. Oh, it's pretty nice today. It's hotter than it looks. Oh, hey Brett, what's up? One thing about the Delray Misfits board, those guys can tell a fake account from a mile away. And when he posts something from one of his fake accounts, he gets called out big time. I heard that the Cuban let him have it pretty good the other night. There's some of us that believe that's probably why he refuses to go live. He's probably relapsing, and probably something to do with either being in a 12-step program or with his employment. He can't be seen on the internet all fucked up. That's my best guess. Oh, but who am I? Diana Maybrook's last boob job. Oh. What about Hamburg? I haven't seen hide nor hair of Hamburg. I like the sound of that. Hide nor hair of Hamburg. Hamburg is like a scared little kitty cat. He just hides behind his fake account. When Hamburg watches someone's live, the only way anybody knows he's there is the person will talk to him personally. No one else can see him. Oh, I don't know what Hamburg's so scared of. Little coward boy. Ugh. Drink Four Loko. That's sugary shit. Pierce Brosnan, Father, you made my day. God, does it make Brad mad when you guys call me Father? It's too bad Brad doesn't answer your DMs. You could just DM him, just asking questions about Father. He would get so mad. Oh. I haven't seen that interview Bruno did with him, but I don't think I've ever met Bruno in person, but I know he's Prince Andrew's good friend. But I just don't understand why he had to ask him a bunch of questions about me. Who really cares about Brad and Jay Masters? I mean, do you guys still really care? If you do, that's fine. He's giving the people what they want. I think a lot of people have just moved on. Yeah, natural ice. They had no steel reserve, no hurricane at the local store. He watched it 10 times already. I don't know what. Brad's my idol. That was funny when McCuck did that. I don't understand why when McCuck imitates me, imitating him, and he wants people to think that's me. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, just be yourself, Adam. You're mentee. You're Adam McLeod. If you're watching this, you are so mentee when you're just yourself. I mean, the pictures on your bike, flexing, the upward angles with you standing there clenching your fists. Oh, just mentee. I got to give it to Adam. He's really good with a camera. Can't detract that from him. But man, is he mentee when he's just himself. Like, oh, it's so natural the way he stages the camera, goes flying by on his bike. Like, for Christ's sakes. Oh, I love it. Adam is just a true treasure to the Genovaverse. What he should do is stay out of the beefs with everybody and just be him. That's mentee enough. Oh. Now, Big Rob Fitness, I'm very disappointed in him. He has let humanity down. I think humanity will suffer 100 years of darkness because of Big Rob's failure. I'm going to go get another cold one. A lot of shit going on right now. A lot of conversations behind the scenes. I had a conversation behind the scenes today. My little buddy Dale Chance called me. We talked for like 15, 20 minutes. It was great. I like Dale. Obviously, I get drunk and say a bunch of shit I shouldn't say. But I think Dale's pretty understanding. Dale must have a family member or grown up around somebody who got real nasty when they got drunk, because Dale seems to get it. Dale is a good guy, like Hamburg. Yeah, but Hamburg's a ghost, man. At least Dale has the balls to fucking show himself. Now, I have heard a couple bad things about Dale lately, that he's been blocking people. Come on, Dale. You said you weren't going to block people on this new account. Live up to your word, little buddy. Yeah, Hamburg is like a scared little church mouse. Dale's not. Hamburg getting divorced, unfortunately. Where did you hear that, Brett? Dale called you a bad man. Oh, we had a good conversation today. I think Dale likes being included in the good trolling. Like me posting those pictures of Skipper and Gilligan. And then somebody made that awesome meme with the red and the blue Mustangs. Skipper in the blue Mustang and Gilligan in the red one. I mean, that's funny stuff. I think Dale likes being included in that. So you guys keep making the memes. As long as they're in good taste, I'll keep posting them. Oh. Somebody requested, I think it's already been done, but somebody requested a Big J and Dale meme where they play the two characters from Smokey and the Bandit, Big and Little Enos. I think it's been done before, but if somebody could start doing that, that would be outstanding. Oh. Dale was telling me that I think that red one's got a 347 stroker in it. Dale said that red one's real fast. Well, Dale, my advice is put some real stiff radials on it so all it does is spin the tires. That way you won't go fast. You'll just burn rubber. It's hard to hurt yourself when all you're doing is burning rubber. I think Dale got a real good deal on one of those cars because I just don't understand why he has two that are so alike. What are you eating today, Father? I don't know. There's a Denny's right nearby. I think there's a McDonald's. I got food in the room. You know, my usual trucker food that I keep in coolers. Oh. Dale needs a crash dummy outfit. That's not funny. He was severely injured. Ugh. Oh. What trucker food? Well, I would say typical trucker food. I mean, truckers are obviously going to keep a lot of dry goods on board. You know, a lot of people like fucking chips and nonsense like that. But from a protein standpoint, you know, nuts and jerky are always going to be good because you don't need to refrigerate nuts and jerky, and they're loaded with protein. The only problem is the sodium's real high. It's really impossible to be a trucker and have a low sodium diet. But Stan Efferding preaches salt. But you got to drink a lot of water. Lenny says the same shit. Salt is good for you, but Lenny also preaches you got to drink a lot of water. It's tough to drink enough water when you're a truck driver. Otherwise, you got to piss every half hour. And that's just not practical. What's going on behind the scenes, Jay? A lot of shit, man. There's been a lot of conversations. You know, I just think that nothing bad. I think everything good. And it's all pretty much out in the open, you know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ooh. It's not a big secret. I guess I'm referring to Lenny being visited in the hospital by Prince Andrew. That's huge. That was behind the scenes. It's not like there was a video posted about it. And, McCuck taking Andrew out for cocktails for his birthday. You know, that was kind of behind the scenes. No one knew about it until McCuck posted that picture. I knew about it, but I kept my mouth shut. I knew about that close to a week in advance. And believe it or not, I kept my mouth shut because I didn't want to ruin it for Andrew. I wanted Andrew to go out and have a good time. And I thought if I talk about this, Andrew's going to wind up getting, harassed so bad he's going to say, fuck it, I'm not going. So I kept my mouth shut. I did my job. Good thing he didn't tell Lenny. That's a joke. Didn't McCuck pay for dinner? Well, look, I don't know how you grew up, but the person that asks you to go out to dinner should pay. You don't ask someone to go out for dinner and then split the check. Like if I say, hey, Cuban, let's go have a steak somewhere. The Cuban should assume I'm buying. And vice versa. If the Cuban says, Jay, when you get back into town, we're going out to dinner, I assume the Cuban's picking up the check. The person that asks the other person to go out to eat picks up the check. Unless you're like one of those really fucking tight fucking people that will phrase it like in a way that's real fucking cheap. Like maybe we should meet. When people say meet, that means they want to split the check. Let's meet. If someone says, hey, we got to do dinner, or I'm taking you out to dinner, or whatever. I mean, but people that don't want to pay, people that want to see you, that don't want to pay for your meal, they'll say we should meet. But a lot of people don't know that very simple rule. If you ask someone out to dinner, it's assumed you're paying the tab. You don't ask someone out, and then expect them to pay for their own meal. That's fucking rude. You're the one that asked them to go. They didn't have to go. It wasn't their idea. They didn't even need to go. They weren't even thinking about it. They did it because you wanted to go. Your idea, your wallet. Oh. Now, I understand some of you young guys can't afford to do that. But man, if you got a steady job, fuck. What's the big deal? Oh. I'll see you later. Brett says, I'll see you now. I don't know, is that between them? Oh. Father. So this is what's behind the scenes. Lame. Oh, it's just an inside joke, because McCuck always says that. Oh, I woke up to 50 DMs this morning. There's a lot of shit going on. There's been a bunch of conversations behind the scenes. Those three sentences start just about all of his live streams. Ugh. Poor McCuck. He just wants to be loved. Were you working this weekend? Yes. McCuck is a punk. Well, he's a punk when he talks trash. Like when he talks trash about me on the Delray Misfits podcast. Yeah, I got a little, that pissed me off a little bit, but you got to understand something about McCuck. When he's on camera, he is living out his boyhood dream of being in pro wrestling. Everything is a work. He's not in reality when he's on camera. It's all a work. Trust me, when McCuck is not on camera, he's very realistic. It's all a work. McCuck knows that more than anybody. That's why a lot of you guys think I hate McCuck. Not really. We're just online adversaries. Now, obviously, I get hammered, say a bunch of shit I shouldn't say, kind of like I do about Dale and Brad, but whatever. Get over it. Get over it, or delete your account, stay offline. I don't give a fuck what you do. Literally, mommy. I don't know what that means. You guys think I'm mama's boy. Does it look like I'm at my mom's house, for Christ's sake? New phone? Yeah, I got a Motorola. Dino the dog, kind of wish I was. You know, I haven't watched the interview that Brad did. You know, I have had people tell me things about it. And I know that Bruno did ask him about the rumor that Brad had said I was a walking abortion. And that's what made me go over the edge. And I said, well, you keep running your mouth, I'm going to tell people about your walking abortion. And that's fine. I don't care if they talked about that. And supposedly Brad never said it. But that's another story. I know who did say it. But I'm just wondering if Bruno was fair. Did Bruno ask him, is it true about you continually harassing Jay about wanting to have sexual relations with his 70-year-old mother? I have a feeling Bruno wasn't necessarily fair. Oh. Did you try that Nate and Livia special burger? No. That was one of the cringiest in McCuck moments I've ever encountered. I wish someone had the camera rolling. I think Brad was on a lunch break during all that. And Brad's in his postal uniform on a lunch break. And Hamburg is literally, his hands are shaking until the waitress brings him his first beer of the day. And then there's McCuck, like acting like we're on stage somewhere and he's got to impress everybody. Like me and Brad are just looking at each other back when we were friends. Me and Brad are just looking at each other like, why are we with these clowns? But Brad will never admit that because he hates my guts. It's a shame Brad can't be honest with the fans just because he hates me. That's sad. Whatever, it is what it is. Hangover anxiety is awful. Yeah, Hamburg was a mess. Hamburg gets so mad. People bring up him showing up to the gym to meet Lenny drunk. Oh, does he get mad? Oh, fuck. You guys all know Lenny sleeps all day, goes to the gym about 4:30. You think Hamburg can stay sober till 4:30 on vacation? Hell no. So whose story do you believe, me or Hamburg? Oh. What'd I miss? Father, do a 315 cannonball. Absolutely not. It's like watching a creature at the zoo. Oh. Chuck E. Cheese Ranch says, pissoning conditioning session, Father. Actually, this is the best thing in the world for your legs if you're a truck driver. Having your lower body in this zero gravity, man, is it good for your legs, because you're sitting all day driving a truck, and you get a edema like Lenny has. You guys all know what edema is, but you also get blood pooling in the lower extremities. So getting my lower body in the zero gravity, it allows the body to naturally get some of those fluids up out of the lower legs. How come Lenny's not doing live streams from his mother's community pool? I'm sure her community has a community pool. Oh. Lenny probably got banned from there. He probably went there on Molly and tried to suck all the old ladies' toes. Ah, that's so creepy. Lenny is black, scared of water. Lenny whipped his doodle out at the pool. Dude, the story's not, probably the truth is probably not far from that. But seriously, with Lenny's problems, he needs to be standing in the water just like I am. Then your heart doesn't have to work so hard to get that edema out of the lower body and the blood pooling. Oh. Lenny is too lazy to put swim trunks on and get in the pool. I'll bet Lenny doesn't own swim trunks. I'll bet Lenny swims in gym shorts, guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but I'd bet on it. Lenny don't own swim trunks. But have you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the beach in the South. I guess it's probably the same pretty much everywhere. But I'm talking about the ocean, with a sandy beach. The teenagers, the black kids that are in high school, they ain't got no swim trunks. They're all there in basketball shorts. Imagine leaving the beach in wet basketball shorts. How fucking long do those take to get dry? For Christ's sakes. What is a PM? A prison mate? With their dirty undies on. Yeah, there's something to that, though. They're not dirty after you go swimming. Any loose fecal matter is going to float away, and so will all the dried up urine. Pajama people problems. That's funny you say that, because when I read reviews about truck stops, they will refer to the African American truckers as the pajama crowd, the flip flop and pajama crowd. That's what they. Yeah, if you don't want to say something that could be labeled racist, you just say the flip flop and pajama crowd. Because that's the way they walk around truck stops. PJ was shanked in jail. PJ's probably doing very well in jail. If you think about it, think how much money PJ has on his card to use at the commissary. I guarantee you, people that don't have any money for ramen noodles, PJ's buying them ramen noodles. PJ is basically unrapeable because all you got to do is ask them. Say, hey, bro, I don't got any ramen. Oh, man, I'll take care of you. No one's going to butt fuck PJ Braun and try and blackmail him for commissary points. PJ's just going to buy people anything they want. I mean, it's a sound strategy if you got the money. What's up with that horrible little garden gnome, Guy Cisterano, that's doing the Blackstone Labs lives? I got to change sides of the pool to even out my suntan. Does anybody like that Guy Cisterano? What a fucking clown that dude is. What are PJ? I mean, well, PJ likes everybody. Don't mess with him on the hack squad. Dude, he's lucky those kids didn't beat his ass. He's a fucking idiot. If you're a pro bodybuilder, you should be able to focus, you know, and plus, did he have headphones on? I didn't even think of that. Did he have headphones on? Because he normally trains with earbuds. If he had earbuds on and flipped out like that, that tells you he's got his earbuds have nothing playing because he wants to hear what people are saying about him. That makes him an insecure little garden gnome. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I used to like him, but man, he is the typical short, I'm a pro bodybuilder guy. And now that he's not all jacked up on insulin, he's fucking tiny. I can't imagine what he's going through. Like in his day-to-day life, when he tells people I used to compete as a pro bodybuilder, I mean, people probably have to hold back their laughs. That's no way to live life, bro. You know, someone introduces, oh, this is my friend Guy Cisterano. He's a pro bodybuilder. Or maybe you're meeting friends at happy hour. Oh, I can't wait till you guys meet my friend Guy Cisterano. He's huge. He's a pro bodybuilder. And then the guy shows up and he's 5'2", like 185 fucking pounds. Get the fuck out of here. All those guys get so big for contests because they're shooting so much insulin and pounding so much carbohydrates. Have you guys seen that that protocol that Tony Huge is working on, where you can put on 20 pounds of muscle in 7 days? Wow. Just slamming insulin and HGH and eating just carbohydrates to beat the band. My God. I'll tell you what, if someone gave me a week off work in a hotel and I had 10 cc's of test probe, 10 cc's of Tren acetate. Well, I guess I'd have to have 10 days off. 10 cc's of Masteron Prop. And I've never done insulin. But if they just said, hey, all you got to do is eat and train and shoot this gear for 10 days and see how much weight you can gain, I'll do it. A cc a day, like 100 test probe, 100 Masteron probe, 100 Tren acetate. I don't know if I said that right, but whatever. Test Tren and Masteron, 100 cc's of each a day. Fast acting ester. and then insulin and probe, or insulin and HGH, and then just eating carbohydrates like 500-600 grams a day at least. I mean, because you can get enough protein out of eating carbs. Just got to make sure you're eating a balance of carbs to make sure you're getting all the essential amino acids. I mean, I think a box of pasta's got like 30 grams of carbs. You can get 30 grams of protein out of eating nothing but rice. Why not? I mean, as long as you have some beans with the rice, you're getting all the essential amino acids. Nate's out of the piss. It's not even fun to talk about Nate anymore. Ever since Livia dropped him like a bad habit, it's not even fun to talk about Nate. Oh. I remember I did kind of what Tony Huge is doing. I've done it before. When I take a week off, I'll get some fast acting gear. Like, the first time I ever did it, I got a 10cc bottle of Winstrol. No, the rain won't hit us.
No, I'm not saying that. My friends, they said they got freaked out that you were talking about him up there.
Who?
In my room, 213.
No one's talking about
Okay,
that.
no problem, boss. You know how women are. No disrespect. I was just checking because they were like saying that somebody was talking about the being in the room.
No, that's not me. I don't know who they are.
No problem. No disrespect. Sorry.
I'm doing a YouTube live.
No.
Yeah, we're not. This isn't anything local.
Okay.
Hey, no problem.
Buy your beer, right?
I can't hear you.
No, buy you a beer.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, anything I said on my YouTube right here, if they think that's about them, they're being paranoid.
So, what?
Yeah.
All right, I'll bring you one.
Right. I guess the echo down here at the pool is pretty bad. I'm gonna wind up getting shot. Father offends even those he's not talking about. Right. We're talking about fucking Tony Huge and the garden gnome. What's his name? Guy Cisterano. No, but back to what I was saying. I've done what Tony Huge is doing, where you pound an insane amount of gear in a week and just go insane on your calories. I mean, doesn't everybody do that on vacation? But anyway, I did it for the first time a long time ago. I got a 10cc of water-based Winstrol. And man, did that plan backfire on me. I tried doing a cc of Winnie every single day for 10 days. Oh, God. About a week into that, my ass was so swollen and lumpy and black and blue and bruised, I couldn't even train. I think the next time I did it, I did Tren acetate, cc a day for 10 days. That works a little bit better. But yeah, if you go on vacation and you're not drinking and you just want to train and eat, get some fast-acting gear and pound it like a pro bodybuilder for 10 days. I don't want to know etiquette. You're always on vacation. How is driving a truck 10,000 miles a month vacation? You're an idiot. Thinking about going back to my room and getting my 45. I would never pull triples. That's stupid. Oh. Oh. See, that's why I wanted to get the little 357 5-shot. Something you could have in a Velcro holster on the inside of your beer cooler. Something really small. Imagine a little 357 5-shot with a snub nose barrel in a holster Velcroed to the inside wall of your beer cooler. If you shoot below the waist, it's not attempted murder. Oh, for Christ's sakes. You shoot somebody in the thigh with a 44 mag or a 45 automatic, they're going to die. Oh. You can't take a thigh shot with a 44 or a 45 and live. I mean, maybe you can. That's going to open up so many arteries. Make them dance. No, that's stupid too. Femoral artery. They're more than that, dude. You guys need to understand what a 45 does to human flesh. It's not like getting shot by a 9mm. I'll tell you that. I like to carry around an automatic crossbow. Thoughts on 10mm? Way too much firepower for an automatic. If you need that much firepower, you need to start looking at a big Magnum revolver. That much power in an automatic is not good. And I don't care how experienced you are. Now I know a good gun like a Glock. Glock makes a 10mm. It's not going to fail. And even if you're an experienced shooter, you could be an NRA instructor. I still don't like an NRA instructor shooting a 10mm Glock. Why do you need that much power out of an automatic? If you're that good, couldn't you use something less powerful? Or if you do need something that powerful, couldn't you use a revolver? I mean, that's just overkill. The 10 millimeter round is basically a 41 mag, which is kind of an outdated revolver round. It's bigger than a 357 mag, obviously. It's .41, but it basically became obsolete when Remington came out with the 44 mag. So 41 mag just became obsolete. But that's the best thing. That's the best thing to compare a 10 millimeter round to is the old 41 mag. And the FBI tried to use them, and none of the women could qualify with them. It's just too much power. I think the absolute failure of the 10 millimeter is why the 40 became so popular, because the 40 is less than a 10 millimeter, but more than a 9 millimeter. No, I've never been pepper sprayed. Lefty Nero says, right. I don't know what you're saying right to. Thoughts on the Walther PPK? I don't have any use for a Walther. I mean, I'm sorry. I know they're high quality weapons, but I don't really need one. I mean, I imagine if you wanted a little teeny 380, the Walther might be the way to go. But why do you want to be a 380 guy? Why not just carry a little teeny 357 mag revolver or a little teeny 38? You want to be 380 guy like James Bond? That's fucking gay. Well, that wasn't good. 380 is stupid. Oh. I don't know what that guy was trying to solve coming down here. Pretty obvious I haven't been talking about anybody that's staying in this room or in this hotel. Not really shorter 9 millimeter. Yeah, 380 is a shorter 9 millimeter. Exactly right. A lot of 380s don't have enough power to even cycle the action. That's why 380s are notorious for jamming. I think that's why a lot of people that want a 380, they go super expensive, like a Walther. Well, what's the point of that? Why not just get a gun that shoots a real bullet? Jesus. There's a backup. Yeah. Do you really want an automatic as your backup? Why wouldn't a little 5-shot 38 with a snub nose be a better backup? So a 380 is too small and a 10 millimeter is huge. Yes. I don't know why you're laughing. That's pretty much it. It's not quite that simple because you got to consider how long the cartridge is too. You know, powder load. Like a 357 is smaller than a 380, but it's got so much gunpowder. Desert Eagles are stupid. What are you going to rob a bank? Hmm. 9mm is perfect. Yeah, I understand your comment, Clems. But some people like me think a 45 automatic is perfect. Prince Andrew thinks a 40 is perfect. Pretty much, if you want a tactical combat automatic, there's really three to look at: the 9mm, the 45 automatic, and the 40 Smith and Wesson. Anything else besides those three, you're just trying to be an asshole and trying to argue. Ugh. Not snappy like the 9 and 40. Well, you see, I have a Glock 9mm. I don't own a 40. I've never actually even shot 40. But I have a Glock 9 and a Glock 45. And I tell people that shooting my Glock 9 is like driving a Corvette. Shooting my Glock 45 is like driving a Cadillac. So you're right, it's not as snappy. But hey, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You want to get run over by a Corvette, or do you want to get run over by a Cadillac? And then a 40, I don't know what a good analogy for that would be. A Ferrari? There's no perfect gun. if you get into guns, it's kind of like how carpenters are with hammers. There's a different hammer for every single job. How much you think a carpenter carries one hammer? He's probably got his favorite hammer, but if he's framing a house and running big nails through 2x4s, he's got something big and heavy and long. But if he's putting up trim, he's got a little trim hammer. And there's so many in between. That's the way guns are. You can't just buy one gun and be like, oh, this is the best gun ever. I was trying to explain to people, if you're just a novice, you really need about 3 guns. And Prince Andrew is so sick of me telling him this, but you need a combat automatic. Something like a Glock 40 or a Glock 45 or a Glock 9mm. I don't care which one you pick. Pick one of those 3. And then you basically need 2 revolvers. You need a big, long-barreled 6-shot Magnum. And then you need a little teeny snub-nosed 5-shot. Preferably they shoot the same cartridge. So if you buy 3 handguns and you follow my advice, yeah, it'd be nice to have 10 handguns. But if you follow my advice, you basically, and by the 3 I suggest, you basically got one for anything. Is Big Rob gonna fight McCuck? No. Some of you guys are so strange. Shotgun, a rifle, and handgun, 3. Yeah, you can get by with that. A lot of people don't need a rifle, though. And, you know, people that are never going to go out in the woods, do they really need a rifle? I mean, you can get a shotgun for home defense and a handgun for home defense. Do you really need an AR-15 for home defense? I mean, I think so. But I wouldn't use one. I'd rather have a 12 gauge for home defense than an AR-15. That's why I would get my AR-15 chambered in something like 308, where I could take it out and actually kill a deer with it. Sawed-off shotgun. You don't have a home to defend. Yeah, I do. My truck, my hotel room, my mom's house, my Linda's house. Wherever I lay my hat is my home. I think they wrote a song about that. Father. $128 people. Where's Dale? You think McCuck gets like 10 people on his lives. Oh, I shouldn't make fun of McCuck. Ugh. I feel bad. Oh. Dale skinning a pigeon he shot. Why would Dale be skinning a pigeon? 10 millimeter is king, though, in handguns. Not really, brah. My 44 Magnum will outshoot a 10 millimeter. So you guys that want to get the ultimate gun, that's just stupid. Capacity, bro. Well, that's why a lot of people shoot 9 millimeter. Capacity, bro. Same thing with 40. You get a lot of bullets in a 40. .45, you get way less, and 10 millimeter, you get less. 10 millimeter is so fucking, nobody shoots 10 millimeter. Nine millimeter isn't going to put down a raging PM. Yes, it will. You got to get the right 9 millimeter load. You got to go get something going like 1,300 feet per second. You hit a big 300-pound crackhead in the chest with a 9 millimeter going 1,300 feet per second. They're going down. See, one of the reasons 9 mil got such a bad reputation is because the feds and the police that were issuing them out when they first came out, they were giving them such pussy rounds. You can get 9 millimeter rounds that are just screaming. And remember what Big J has always taught you. Force equals mass times acceleration. You go with slightly less bullet weight, but it's way faster. That's going to deliver more force. Force equals mass times acceleration. Thoughts on the 30-06? I already went into that earlier. 270 is way better. Same cartridge, same amount of gunpowder, smaller diameter bullet, lighter bullet. 30-06 is the ultimate cookie cutter cartridge. What 9mm round recommended? I used to like a company called Corbon, and Ted Nugent used to endorse Corbon back in the day. And their rounds were usually faster than everybody else and a little bit lighter. And hot. But every caliber's got a different round that's the best. You can't just say for 9mm back in the day it was Corbon. But I remember back in the day, my 44 mag, nothing was hotter than just those plain old green box Remington factory loads. And there's a reason for that. The 44 mag is technically called the 44 Rem mag. Remington introduced the 44 mag. So Remington factory loads are hot as fuck because they want the round they introduced and brought to the marketplace. They want if you buy their loads, you're not going to be disappointed. So it's different for every round. For 45 auto, I like Federal Hydro Shocks. Nasty hollow point with a post in the middle. I had different bullets for every caliber I owned. My little 380, I like to shoot Full Metal Jacket. Hollow points would jam. There's not enough gunpowder in a 380 to cycle a fucking hollow point. You want to shoot hollow points, or do you want to kill the bad guy? Jammed gun will get you dead. Don't shoot hollow points out of a 380. Full Metal Jacket. 380, 9mm, 45, 44. About covers it. Thoughts on Travis Bickle? I've seen Taxi Driver over 100 times. He buys a 38 special, a 380, 44 mag. I don't remember the fourth gun. Probably a 9mm. I don't remember. 380, 38. Yeah, he buys two of each. The two automatics he buys are a 380 and a 9mm. And then the two revolvers he buys are a 38 and a 44 mag. Yeah, I know it's a wall through 380. I've seen the movie, dipshit. I don't care. I don't want a Walther 380. Thoughts on Jack Tripper? He pretended to be gay to live with two hot chicks. And then he went down to the Regal Beagle and fucking trolled home really good pussy. Wouldn't you like to go down to the Regal Beagle? I've seen on the internet, you can get Regal Beagle t-shirts. Outstanding. Well, there's the son. Father's going to be a big golden bear by the end of the summer. Ooh. Big Rob or Jason Blaha? I would put my money on Big Rob. Jason Blaha has no heart. I don't know much quotes from First Blood. Remember, he said, you're going to need a lot of body bags. That was a good one. Oh. Yeah. Father. I actually think that guy might have been a pimp. Those two chicks he's got upstairs are prostitutes. Kind of think that was an aversion. One of them was white, one of them was black. I saw them when they were checking in. I hadn't gone live yet. They were nice when they were checking in. They were like, hey, you enjoying the sun? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. I think he's a fucking pimp, to be honest with you. I think all that nonsense about him coming down here, people in my room are concerned or talking about them. I don't think any of that is real. I think he was testing the waters to see maybe if he had a future customer, which he might, but I'm too fucked up. Do they drink pee? What's it cost to pay a chick to drink your piss? I get so drunk I can't get it hard. I might have to start just paying chicks to drink a glass of my piss or drink it straight from my dick. Fuck it. How about that? Lenny will do it for free. I don't want Lenny to drink my piss. Father. At 47, Test 250 and Primo 300 has been a lifesaver. Are you doing it at those dosages? Because that's good TRT. Oh. At your age, you don't need a blast. If you just stack 1 cc of a decent anabolic with your TRT, oh, that's awesome. No, I'm not doing Tren. I can't breathe on Tren. I lay down. I got to get up because of anxiety. All right, shoot the pimp. Primo is a joke. Do nandrolone instead. Well, you have a point. Especially in low dosages. Like if you're talking like 200 nandrolone or 200 Primo, yeah, absolutely. Primo's a joke at low dosages. But look, if you're on TRT, you got to cycle the anabolic you're stacking with your TRT. Like maybe you'll do Deca, 1 cc a week for 10 weeks. And then you'll do Equipoise 1 cc a week for 10 weeks. Then you'll do Primobolan 1 cc a week for 10 weeks. Right. And you're just doing TRT 1 cc of test a week. It's pretty much what I do. I do TRT and I do like a cc of something good with it. Then I switch it up. Deca, Primo, Equipoise. Shoot the pimp like a taxi driver. That trip to Vegas was a clusterfuck because Brad was in charge of too many things. Plus Pomps was there. Pomps wasn't a cocksucker back then. Pomps became a cocksucker. I should have stood strong with Lenny about going to the Hoover Dam. When Lenny said it's a fucking landfill, why do I want to go there? I should have said, Lenny, you're right. That was probably one of the most intelligent things Lenny has ever said. Lenny refused to go. And you guys know the cooling station story. Lenny was right. That was a stupid idea, and that was all Brad's idea. And then coming back from the fucking Hoover Dam, we couldn't go straight to the gym to do filming because we had to go back and pick Lenny up, and Brad was like such a dick about him. Oh, I got my friend Brian Pampura here. He's not into lifting. He's just here for the vacation. We got to take Pomps home. Well, fuck Pomps. You know, Pomps seemed to be a decent guy back then. He'd run his mouth. Nobody knew who Pomps was. What a bad idea that was to go to the Hoover Dam. Father spitting like a llama. I'm in a pool. I don't care. Thoughts on McCuck marrying the cleaning lady from the local McDonald's. That isn't what I said. If you guys trace back my version of the story, I said McCuck worked in an office, and one night he was staying late. You know, he had a project or whatever. And the Spanish lady, you know, the cleaning lady came in to clean the office, and she had her daughter with her. And, you know, none of them speak English. And, you know, McCuck thought she was cute. And, you know, no American chick with her own money is going to want to be with McCuck. So McCuck is like, I see my opportunity. So McCuck started staying after, even though he didn't have to, doing voluntary overtime. Like the whole gang at the office would be like, oh, yeah, it's Friday. Come on, Adam, let's go to the bar. I'm buying. Adam would be like, no, I've got this project due. I got to stay. I got deadlines, bro. And Adam was really just cuckolding himself, waiting for the cleaning crew to come in. So because he knew that the head cleaning lady, the one who had the contract for his office building, was using her daughter, who's an illegal alien, as cheap help, paying her daughter cash because she wasn't a citizen. And McCuck would, you know, find ways to run into her, like, like she's carrying her vacuum over to aisle 3 and McCuck would, need water. So McCuck would be over at the water machine. Yeah. Oh, senorita. And she looks at McCuck, gives him the finger, like, fuck you, you're a clown. So McCuck starts, studying Spanish. So this goes on for months. And McCuck has been doing the Spanish, the audio cassettes, or whatever you call it, learning the language. And he's courting this cleaning lady's daughter. Finally gets her to agree to go out with him. Right, love story time with father. Oh. Wasn't there a J-Lo movie, Jennifer Lopez movie, where she was a cleaning lady? What the fuck was the name of that movie? Where J-Lo was a fucking cleaning lady. Wasn't Jennifer Lopez a cleaning lady? Oh, fuck, I just remembered that. Oh. Dude. Made in Manhattan. There you go. Right. Made in Manhattan. Right. Dude, I guarantee you McCuck ain't got no J-Lo. Fuck. Made in Manhattan. See, that's what... McCuck. But Adam wakes up to 50 DMs, father. Oh. Oh, made in Manhattan. That's probably where I got the idea for this. Oh, is that fucking funny? Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah. You imagine how very little freedom McCuck's wife has? Oh, you think she has her own car where she's allowed to have friends and go out and do things and go to the gym without Adam and go meet her girlfriends and maybe have a couple drinks? Oh. What would be worse? Being Adam McLeod's wife or being Lou D'Onofrio's, Big Lou's wife? Wow. Wow. Imagine being Big Lou's wife. I left dinner on the stove. I'm going to have drinks with my girlfriends. And then Big Lou just comes storming in there. You get the fuck home, you fucking whore. I'll fucking beat everyone's ass in this whole bar. Oh, fuck. Imagine that. Oh, fuck. Oh. Some of these guys, you don't know how they get wives. Don't mention Big Lou, he's serious crackhead. I know, but imagine living with that guy and his mood swings. Oh, fuck. I told you, you're not supposed to be going out. We're a family. Just embarrassing the fuck out of you in front of everybody. Oh, what a nightmare. McCuck brings up family, too. It's just, anybody who brings up the word family, it is usually a big embarrassment. Like, people that aren't an embarrassment never use the word family. Like, if you're just an all-out great guy, you're not going to go out of your way and say, oh, family, 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 family. It's not going to be in every fucking sentence. It's like when you see guys' profiles, and they say, my children are my life. Yeah, okay, you're a loser. You've got some kind of problem. Same thing with women. When they say they're children of their life, oh, you know you're dealing with damaged goods. Such damaged goods. Get ready for deer season, Jay, brother. I am. I'm trying to think about what to buy. I might buy an AR-15. Actually, it's not an AR-15. If it's chambered in .308, it'd be called an AR-10. I might get an AR-10 in .308. And then I might also get a 270 pump. Then I might also get a 7mm Magnum bolt action. Then I got 3 rifles for any situation. It's always 3. You need 3 handguns, 3 shotguns, 3 rifles. Basically, if you do it right, you could buy 9 guns and not be one of these freak collectors that has 1 million guns. Yeah, I got 3 shotguns. I got 3 handguns. I got 3 rifles. You know, you got 9 guns. You're not a freak. They're all for different reasons. Cody, you said you could use, yeah, but dude, I don't spend my money. I gotta start spending my money. I'd love to borrow a gun off you, but I need to spend my money. Besides hotels and beer and prostitutes, I don't really spend my money. I said that loud on purpose to attract all the prostitutes. I'm not a Smith & Wesson guy. If I was going to buy a Smith & Wesson, I would probably buy a little teeny 5-shot, double action only, hammerless 357. That's a good gun. It's probably one of the best guns in that little segment. But I can't do it because I'm a Ruger guy. I want a little Ruger GP 101. I want Skipper and Gilligan. You know? Everybody wants Skipper and Gilligan. So glad Dale called me. I'm not interested in 3.5-inch shell. You really don't need a 12 gauge in 3.5 unless you're shooting ducks or goose. I don't need that shit. Dale is unbearable. I like Dale. Dale's my little buddy. Who doesn't like Dale? Everybody likes Dale. You should write a book. Looking healthy. Father, your ancestors all used Walther PPKs in the SS. Is it safe to date a sex worker? I don't see why not. I mean, lots of guys date strippers. They don't have any problems. What about guys that date porn stars? That's kind of weird, man. Yeah. Oh, I got a serious question about porn stars. And this is a serious question. And I'm going to try and ask it so that nobody can interpret it with any kind of racist words. What I want to know is if you're a white girl and you're doing porn and they want you to have sex with an African American gentleman and you refuse, do you get blackballed from the industry? Or do they just say, we respect your values, ma'am? Most refuse? I doubt that. They make less. Someone said, Nikki says, respect my values. I don't want to sound racist. I'm sure Gorilla Juice is going to fucking, record this and edit it to make me sound like a racist. But I don't really give a fuck at this point. But, me and a lot of my friends and people that I hang out with and people that are family with, we really don't want a chick that's been with a black man in her past. And I know that sounds immature, but man, it's just the way life is. Once a chick has been with an African American, kind of got to scratch them off your list. And some of you are going to think that's racist. Some of you are going to say, well, of course, Jay. What are you, stupid? But, I mean, let's just say you met a chick that you really liked for nachos after work. And she, you're having nachos together, you haven't even been on a real date. And she says, I've been with African American men in the past. Do you have a problem with that? What would you guys do? What would you guys do? Walk out. You can't walk out. Depends on how hot she is. No, but I can elaborate on what if she's really hot and really easy? Like if she comes across the kind that, you might be able to pull off a fucking one night stand with, maybe you can lower your standards for a minute. That's my opinion. But I'm not going into. Imagine getting in a relationship with a chick. And you get to the point where you're a guy like Brad, and you're having your new girlfriend over to your parents' house. You got your kids there, and got your brothers and sisters there, and they got their kids there. And you got your new girlfriend, and she's telling an amusing story like, whoa, when I used to be with Craig, we used to go there. We're like, oh shit, that sounds like a great time. How come you don't keep in touch with Craig? And she says, oh, I'm friends with him on Facebook. We don't talk anymore, but we're friends on Facebook. And then your whole family goes to her friends list and finds Craig. And he's this African-American gentleman with a 10-inch dick. What are you going to do, man? Fuck. I didn't want to say Jamal. That's why I said Craig. Father's a real sociologist. Yeah, but I mean, think about it. I mean, how many of you guys would date a woman with an biracial child? Let's say you ran into a chick who's just smoking hot, loves to suck cock, loves to swallow, loves to take it in the ass, likes to drink, and if you're too drunk to fuck, she's okay with it. She's just happy-go-lucky. She'll suck your cock in the morning when you're hungover, but she's got this, I don't want to say mistake because that would be racist, but let's just say she's got a child from a previous relationship who's biracial. Are you going to be with that chick, or is she damaged goods? Everyone's saying, hell no. Right. I'm just a man asking questions. Beyond damage. Right. No marriage. Oh, but you would date her for a little bit? That's wrong too. Now, here's my deal. If a chick's morals or ethics don't live up to your standards, and you can't marry her, you're really doing her a disservice seeing her more than one time. I mean, do you really need a nut that bad? I mean, like, let's say a chick has got an African-American child, and there's no future. I think it's shame on you for seeing her a second time. I mean, it's okay if you fuck her once, but if you see her a second time, shame on you, bro. That isn't cool. She's a human being, and that child is a human being. Let them move on, brah. See what a humanitarian I am? Shame on you for seeing her at all. But sometimes you don't know that shit. Imagine taking a chick home from the bar, or hooking up with a chick at the bar, and she takes you back to her place. You wake up in the morning, and on the nightstand, you see her with all her kids, and she's got like 5 of them that are all black. She's like, oh, thank God we can just chill together all morning. My kids are with their father this weekend. What do you do? What do you do? Oh. blocked the second you leave. You guys are terrible. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. I can't read these comments anymore because when I read the comments, people will, you know, post clips and assume that I'm the one saying the comments. Get a penicillin shot. That's funny. Ugh. The kids are with that black man. Oh. Father's mating call, burp. No, women don't like burp. Oh, my triceps are already sore. Ugh. How is that possible? All I did today was incline, 135 for 10 sets of 10. My triceps are already getting sore. Oh. Don't tell anyone, that's for sure. Blow your load fast. Oh, that's fucking hot. No, 10 sets isn't a lot. I'll tell you, I've squatted 10 sets of 10 with 135 and couldn't walk the next day. For Christ's sakes. Oh. 10 sets of 10 is a brutal workout. If you don't have a lot of time and you just want to do one exercise, dude, you guys need to try 10 sets of 10. Fuck. I like it. Do you still carry the puke bucket? Web page 31, 10 sets of 10, pre-World War II training. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I think 10 sets of 10 is better than 5 sets of 20. Oh. But me and Brett can disagree. If not, I'll dox his whole family. Oh. No, dude, I don't care how strong you are. Do 10 sets of 10 with 135 on the squats. You're gonna be sore the next day. Anybody who says they're not is a fucking liar. You can't squat 135 and not be sore the next day, unless you're like Johnny Fitness. And then if you are, go fuck yourself. Stay off my live stream. Father. Who's that behind those Foster pants? That guy never came back with my beer. I should go get my 45 and go knocking on his door. Hey, motherfucker. Michael Hearn does 20 sets of 10. Oh, yeah, but he doesn't drink or smoke like I do. Yeah, I'm drinking Tall Boys and Natural Ice. A fucking stud. There's no steel reserves to be found. Father's handsome. Well, when you have an expensive haircut like this, and you actually pay someone to trim your beard this way, you've got a lot invested. I like Dale Chance's beard. You ever notice on Dale Chance's beard, like there's a patch here missing, patch there missing, patch here missing, patch. Oh, poor Dale. He can't even grow a beard. Oh, I feel so sorry for little buddy. It's over, Johnny. That's from Rambo. I need smoky, choky. Dale is Apache. No, Dale's a Cherokee. What's that song? Cherokee Lover. Oh, I love the water. I like a woman that likes a good facial. Then you tell her, no, you stupid fucking whore. Cum should never be wasted. I'm going to come in your ass, your mouth, or your pussy. Who the fuck wants a facial? You got to be one stupid cunt to want a facial. I'll tell you someone who likes facials. Big Lenny. That's why he gets pink eye so much. I might not be correct because the last time Big Lenny had pink eye, he said it was because a tranny was face sitting on him. And I believe that. I'm sure Lenny likes transgender face sitting. I mean, who doesn't want a man's scrotum and anus choking out your breathing? I mean, that sounds like a good time. Little fecal matter, grind it in there real good. A little bit gets in my eye. Yeah, that's a party. Oh, who doesn't like transgender face sitting? Cock and balls and asshole just grinding on your face while your cock is limp. It'd be one thing if Lenny was a power bottom and he had a big hard cock and he could maybe throw that little queer down and fuck his ass. That ain't Lenny. Lenny's laying there, taking all that abuse with a limp doodle. My theory on trannies, and this might not be for everyone, and I admit that, But here's my deal. If you're going to lower your standards, it is as a typically heterosexual guy, like maybe, you were at the bar all night, you really struggled, you spent a lot of money, you really tried to hook up, but you just struck out. Then you come out of the bar, you go walking down, the strip, and there's prostitutes, and you come across a fucking tranny, and her price is right, and they're like, in a moment of weakness, you let this dude with fake tits and a wig and makeup and high heels suck your cock. I can live with that. I've never done it, but if you did, I can live with that, because at least you were the dominant person in the relationship. It's not like you were sucking their cock. You were the dominant person in the relationship. You paid them to suck your dick. Dude, it makes a world of difference between what Lenny does, where he pays to be the submissive member and gets face sat, fucking facialed. I mean, that ain't right. There's a huge difference between a bunch of college guys getting together and saying, yeah, let's go downtown and let's go get those trannies to suck our dicks. Compare that to Lenny and Kalura, who go downtown and they pay the trannies and then suck their dicks. Whoa, that's wrong. Whoa. Who the fuck would pay a tranny to suck their cock? Or just, normally you go up to a transvestite hooker and give her money. She's going to be like, well, where can we go so I can suck your cock? And then Lenny and Kalura are like, well, no, I want to suck your cock. And they're like, what? White boy? You want to do what? Man, dude, you're dealing with some fucking weird motherfuckers. Oh. Like I said, it's one thing for a bunch of college boys that struck out at the bar that wind up walking home and coming across a tranny, that'll suck their dicks. I don't have a problem with that. But when you're a person like Lenny or Kalura, then you go seeking out the trannies because you want to suck their dicks, dude, that's wrong. That's where I got to draw the line. That's wrong. Big J sex talk is very pisting. No, but you guys got to agree with me. Like, I know a lot of you guys think you're gay either way. I agree with that. But think about it for a second. Think about it. Just think about a couple college kids, strike out at the bar. They're walking home to the frat house. They see some tranny, that'll suck their cocks for $20. That's, I'm not saying it's right, but that's a whole lot better than what Lenny and Kalura used to do, where they would pay the tranny money to humiliate them. But, Lenny claims he's never been butt fucked, but, whatever. He's been face sat. He's sucked cock. He's eaten cum. He's drank piss. He's been facialized. So I'm assuming Kluwer's had all the same shit done to him. I mean, that ain't right, man. That's a whole lot different than walking home from the bar and seeing a hot tranny and giving her a 20 to suck your cock. Man, you know, in a previous life, I might have done that. Hey, here's 20, suck my cock. Oh, yeah, Gorilla Juice is texting me. Brad said you're broke. Oh, do another line, Gorilla Juice. Brad said you're broke. Brad won't say one motherfucking word in front of me. Guarantee you. Ugh. Just called me a walking abortion. Dude, who is this mint killer? I'm gonna buy smokes. He said stuff about your mom in front of you. I know I did. I know. You know, I don't want to dive into this, but you know what? Imagine how different the Misfits would be if the first time Brad said that about fucking my mom, I would have just broke his nose. Would have been over. We all could have moved on. There would still be a Misfits. If the first time Brad ever said that, I would have broke his nose. Oh, Jesus. Thank God I got the volume turned down. Gorilla Juice is texting me over and over again, walking abortion. That hurts my feelings. He would have tried to sue you. No, I don't think so. I think if we go back far enough to when Brad first said that, if I would have just broke his nose right then and there, and nothing ever went any further, he would have realized he was the one that was wrong. I don't think he would have even called the police. Because what are the cops going to do? Well, this guy punched me. Well, why did he punch you? Well, I said I wanted to fuck his mom. Dude, cops are basically, most of them, alpha males. You tell a cop that, he's gonna have a hard time not laughing. So you want us to arrest this guy because you said you want to fuck his mom and he broke your nose? I mean, come on, man. Why don't you go lift some weights, bro? Be able to defend yourself. Yeah, I fucked up. I let it go on far too long. The whole thing's my fault. I should have blasted Brad the first time he said it. But you know what? When someone is a friend of yours, you put up with that shit. You don't want to flatten their nose. You know, so everything is my fault. I admit that. I broke up the Misfits. I should have broke Brad's nose the first time he said he wanted to have sex with my mom. Should have just hauled off and ruined that guy's entire face with a big, fat, meaty right hand. You know, and just dealt with the consequences. Cops would have laughed at him. Like, you said what? But no, I laughed it off. I let it go. It ate away at me. I should have never done that. It's all my fault. It's my mistake. I admit that. I ruined the Misfits. You know, whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares. I mean, Brad's got his own thing going on. I got my own thing going on, you know. Nobody cares about that. The only people that care are the misfit maniacs, the piss troopers, and a bunch of other losers. Nobody cares. Jesus, Gorilla Juice won't stop texting me. I don't want to change my number because that'll make him cry. What time is it in Wales? They're 5 hours ahead of us, so he must be deep into his bottle, deep into his cocaine. And see, he's going to say, oh, Jay was so butthurt. Oh, Gorilla Juice always wins. Let him post wherever the fuck he wants to post. Who cares? The people that like his posts, those are the people we need to go after. Fuck Gorilla Juice. You know, I got a good example. Now that I got your attention. Who is this friend of McCuck's on Instagram? Big Dave Lifts. I think he's from Stuart, Florida. Big Dave Lifts. He's McCuck's buddy. McCuck went to the fucking shooting range with him. He thinks it's fucking cute to fucking like Gorilla Juice's comments and comment on there on Gorilla Juice's comments. Dude, Big Dave Lifts, what a punk. Big Dave Lifts is a punk. Right. Big Dave Lifts. I don't know his perfect Instagram fucking IG, but dude, and it's private. He's got a private account. Yeah, who is this Big Dave Lifts? McCuck shooting instructor. What a Big Dave Lifts. Give me a fucking break. This Big Dave Lifts that lives in Stuart, Florida, Marine Corps veteran, fuck him. You want to play tough guy? Big Dave Lifts from Stuart, Florida. You're in the big leagues now, tough guy. Mr. Marine Corps faggot. Yeah. You want to be McCuck's buddy? You want to throw your fucking body in front of McCuck? Save McCuck from a bullet? Brett says, tough guy. A real tough guy? No, Big Dave Lifts. I don't know what the deal is with this guy. He started out as a real nice guy. Like after I tore my quads and I was on my comeback journey and I started lifting legs again, he sent me a bunch of nice messages. And yeah, I never responded to him. I didn't know it was McCuck's buddy, but obviously he's McCuck's buddy. But no, he started out real friendly, like wanting to be buddies. You know, telling me he was going to come hang out. Said once he found out I was doing bench press competitions, you know, I'm going to help you. I'm an experienced power lifter. And then just, you know, recently, now he's Gorilla Juice's little butt boy. He's McCuck's little errand boy and Gorilla Juice's butt boy. This Big Dave Lifts, that's McCuck's little butt boy and Gorilla Juice's errand boy. This guy's a fucking piece of shit. Oh. what a tough guy. Yeah, he's a fucking douche. Saying McCuck's a killer. I taught him how to take headshots with my AR. Fuck you, Dave. How big do you guys think this Big Dave Lifts is? Mr. Tough Guy? Mr. Marine Corps? Oh, I'm so scared. You were in the Marines. I'm so scared of fucking Big Dave Lifts. You should see his profile. No dad bods here. Who the fuck would say that? No dad bods. Oh, wow. You're in such great shape, bro. We all look up to you, bro. Fuck him. He's a friend of McLeod's, and I don't hold it against Adam. Adam probably doesn't even know how this guy has been speaking out. Yeah, fuck this Dave, Big Dave Lifts. Oh, I'm Big Dave. I'm from Stuart, Florida. Fuck you, Big Dave. Big Dave, you pussy. Fucking DM me. I'll give you my fucking phone number. I'm closer than you think, Big Dave. And I don't like this Big Dave guy. Not at all. Not one bit. Big Dave Lifts. Have you guys found his Instagram? He needs to be taught a lesson. He thinks he's untouchable because he's McCuck's buddy. Oh, I got another thing for you, buddy. Watch what's about to happen, Big Dave Lifts. Mr. USMC. Fucking. Yeah. Want to talk shit about Jay Masters? You're about to fucking run into my fucking friends. We're gonna fuck you, Big Dave Lifts. Okay. Sweet Caroline. I think McCuck needs to check himself. He needs to haul in Big Dave on his leash. Talking smack on Gorilla Juice's page. How many of you guys talk smack on Gorilla Juice's page? I mean, whether you like me or you hate me, I don't really give a fuck. But most of you guys don't talk smack on Gorilla Juice's page because he's the ultimate scumbag. He's a mint killer. Why is Gorilla Juice using a 702 area code? I need to block this number. Just too lazy. Big Dave curls in the squat rack. You gotta be a freak. Losers Club, Transform X, and you gotta be a freak. I don't know what that means. That's who he follows? Oh, Big Dave Lifts is the ultimate fucking Losers Club. I'll bet Big Dave Lifts follows Hamburg, Kim Haynes, Pomps. You're talking about the ultimate cuck. Oh, bring it, Big Dave. Big Dave lives. I was in the Marine Corps. Bring it, Big Dave lifts. Big Dave lifts those chained calf lifts. Yeah, bring it, Big Dave lifts. You want to talk smack? You want to be behind McLeod? Come on, man. Big Dave limps. That's right. He never got surgery. He's a cripple. All right, I gotta go. I'm ready to go to the store and get more smoky, choky, and another 4-pack. How many of you guys are on the trail of Big Dave lifts? When I call someone out, I demand action. If you guys aren't attacking Big Dave lifts, McCuck's buddy, I want nothing to do with you. Shabernker. Yeah, he's a fucking clown. And someone from a 702 area code said I'm a walking abortion. Oh shit, I'm gonna kill myself. McCuck is gonna freak out when he sees this. They're after my friend Big Dave. Fuck you, Big Dave. You should have stayed off Gorilla Juice's page. Now the trolls are after you, you stupid little fuck. Enjoy your night, Big Dave. Lifts from Stuart, Florida.